Hey everybody, Michael Snyder, California Weather Watch. Today is April 22nd. Right now we're looking at the visible satellite imagery. This is scrolling through yesterday. You can see the eddy off the coastline there, some of that marine layer bouncing around Southern California. And you can see some of the shower activity pop off across the Sierra Nevada, but I did not see that there were any lightning strikes in there. Probably just a couple showers out there. And then of course we go to the overnight hours, and now we're into this morning here, and you can see that marine layer all the way in through into San Diego, Los Angeles, Santa Barbara here. Some of the central coast as well, and you can see the snow-capped mountains out there. Probably a little bit better chance as we go through the next few days for some additional thunderstorm activity across Sierra Nevada and for some of Northern California portions of Nevada. And we'll take a look at the forecast coming up here to see if we have a chance at some rainfall. Some of the models are showing a trough way out in the extended forecast and an inside slider before that. I'll show you that here in some detail in a moment. And we've got this, as we go on in through today, Monday, we're going to be pretty darn right warm here. This was yesterday's, Sunday's forecast, but this is for today. And this is going to be the last of the really warm days here across a lot of the valley areas here. And we're even going to cool off some of the desert areas here also. And you can see the big temperature drop. And again, this is for yesterday here, but we're talking about Las Vegas. You can see some of these 20-degree drops for some of these areas here, maybe even a little bit more for some areas. Furnace Creek dropping off by over 20 degrees by the time you get towards the end of the week coming up here. Now taking a look at, let's do San Diego here, and let's make sure that is updated. We'll look at the highs today, and you can see that marine there, how it affects the coastal areas, and you warm up much more inland. Look at the thermal in Palm Springs at 98 degrees, San Bernardino at 83. You can see like Elsinore and Riverside here as well. So some nice days, ahead here at least, but we are going to cool down. Now looking at day one, they do have this for thunderstorm potential across portions of Nevada and California. This is day two. Does still include some of the Sierra Nevada and then Northeast California and some of the I-5 corridor and maybe some of the Klamath Range and the Cascades here as we go through tomorrow. And then day three again for the Sierra Nevada. So heads up, anybody out in the backcountry for the next few days, probably going to pick up some of the intensity here by the time we go towards Wednesday as well, and some of the coverage of these storms. And if you want a nice affordable home weather station, click on the link down below. I have two of these running at my house. I honestly, admittedly, glance at this one a bit more than my more expensive weather equipment. I like the widget, how it sets things up and easy to access on my smartphone. Highly recommended. Now, taking a look at the European on the left versus the GFS on the right. This is the European model, last night's run, versus the American global forecast system. So we put this into motion. You can see this troughing right off our coastline here. It's going to help cool us down for the next few days and kick off some of this precipitation with it. And then as that scrolls through, we do have another system kind of setting up out here. And this one's going to become more of an inside slider. And if we go ahead and look, maybe let's look at the artificial intelligence European here, and we'll scroll out a little bit more, and you can kind of see that trough moving down. The GFS has something similar, but let me make sure we've selected the GFS. You can see it down across the southwest. Nice trough there, but it's going to be a bit moisture starved. And then we go off to the extended forecast, and you can see the European again and the GFS. Pretty good model agreement, looking 180 hours out. And then they have this trough kind of setting up off the coastline here. The European is a little bit further down the coastline, would have a little bit better of a moisture tap here. But this is way out in the forecast, and we're just kind of, looking at tea leaves at this point. You can see the GFS, however, it does continue some troughing out there, as well as the European off through the extremely extended fantasy forecast. But we'll break this down day by day, because it's got some interesting look to the models here as we go out to, towards the end of April and on into the early portion of May. And if we take a look at 500 millibars here, so the upper levels of the atmosphere, you can kind of see how we have this southwest flow and this weak system moving through here the next few days. And that's going to spawn some severe weather off to the east as well. And then we're going to be dealing with that inside slider potential here as we go through the weekend. So we'll be watching that in the next few days. Taking a look at the European as of last night, you can see a little bit of a signal there again this afternoon across the Sierra Nevada, maybe even across some of the Klamath and Cascade range here for a shower or two. Can't rule out a lightning strike with that. A little bit better chances we go through tomorrow, Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, even a better chance for some thunderstorm activity, especially across the Sierra Nevada, shown there in portions of Nevada. And then Thursday as well, we're going to have this troughing nearby, so we're going to be dealing with this precipitation chance, and we'll be breaking that down a little bit more as we get closer. This would be a Friday afternoon, and you can see a little bit better chance, maybe even down towards Southern California, much of Nevada, maybe even a shower for Las Vegas as we go through Friday, and some portions of Arizona as well. Now taking a look at composite reflectivity for the next few days. So here we go through this afternoon. It does show a couple thunderstorms popping off today. And then as we go through Tuesday, you'll see kind of a repeat there. You see a few showers pop up, but that does include portions of Northern California as well. So watch out for that. Eyes on the sky tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we're going to do something similar again, but probably increase the coverage across the Sierra Nevada and portions of Nevada as well. Now, taking a look at total precipitation in inches, the National Blended Model is not too bullish on bringing precip to Southern California. Some of the other models show better chances down there. So we'll be watching this as we go day by day, but you can see it kind of keeps that precipitation mainly across the Sierra Nevada, Northern California, and Nevada here for the mean or for the time being. So we're going to watch that closely here. More on that here in the days to come. But this is looking at the high temperature today. Check it out, some 90-degree readings for some of the valley areas like that Redding and Red Bluff up towards the mid and upper 80s maybe. Death Valley probably getting up over 100. Nice warm temperatures out and about. But look at tomorrow. We start to bring that cool down here, dropping back down into the 70s a little bit further on Wednesday, Thursday. You can kind of see we're going to be suppressing the temperatures out there. And you're going to notice from these lofty temperatures we're dealing with today. Now, taking a look here at San Bernardino, you can see a little bit above average again here today, but then we're going to drop things back down dealing with this trough and then kind of an average signal off through the extended forecast. This red line is the average high temperatures for this time of year, about 77, 78 or so. And by the time you get towards early May, you start averaging 80 degrees at San Bernardino. Bakersfield, something similar there. You start to get towards the 85-degree average temperatures there for May 6th. And you can see the cool down incoming. Now here's Sacramento, something similar to here as well, and you kind of see that below average signal as we go. And by the time we get towards early May, average temperatures for this time of year right around 82 or so, and doing well across the mountainous areas. I've been showing that every day here in the export areas for the lower Colorado, and you can kind of see Southern California right there. And I may go out chasing here over the next few days. We'll see how this goes. It's still a ways out. I've been watching this in the model runs recently, but if I do, I'll bring my equipment with me and I'll be doing my daily briefings from the hotel room out in the morning here. You guys know the drill on that if you've been watching this channel for any length of time. But yeah, there could be some severe weather out there across some of the Great Plains. It is that time of year. But anyway, yeah, get out there and enjoy that sunshine here. And again, watch out if you're across the backcountry here for the next few days. Probably going to increase that thunderstorm activity. And we'll continue to watch what looks to come in the future as we do have some troughs around. We do have the potential to bring some precipitation to much of the state. But again, we'll be breaking that down day by day. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good day. Click like and subscribe. We'll do this again tomorrow, and I will talk to you guys then.